Does knowing more really make you better? Today I will answer this question. By the end of this talk, you will understand why smart people sometimes make bad choices. You will learn why fake news spreads faster than real news. Most importantly, you will discover how to make better decisions in our information age. Let me start with a simple story. Two friends are talking about a new diet. Friend A says, "This diet helps you lose weight fast." Friend B says, "This diet is dangerous for your health." Both friends have information. But their information is completely different. Which friend is right? This happens to us every day. We live in the age of information. We can search anything on our phones. We can read thousands of articles online. We can watch videos from experts around the world. But are we really getting smarter? Are we making better decisions? The answer might surprise you. The truth about information. Let me tell you about a famous writer named Yuval Harari. He wrote a book called Nexus. In this book, he explains something very important. He says information is like a net. This net connects people together. Think about your body. Your body has many small parts. These parts work together to make you alive. Your heart pumps blood. Your brain controls everything. Your lungs help you breathe. All these parts need information to work together. This information is stored in your DNA. DNA is like a manual for your body. It tells each part what to do. Now think about human society. Society is like a big body. Each person is like a small part. We need information to work together. We need rules, laws, and shared beliefs. This information creates our society. But here is the problem. Not all information is good information. The dark side of information. Let me ask you something. Have you ever shared news online without checking if it was true? Most people have done this. Why does this happen? Because fake information is often more interesting than real information. Fake information is simple. It makes us feel good. It tells us what we want to hear. Real information is different. Real information is often complex. It can make us uncomfortable. It costs time and money to get. Think about making a map of your city. To make a good map, you need to walk every street. You need to measure distances. You need to check every building. This takes months or years. This costs a lot of money. But making a fake map is easy. You can draw it in one day. You can make it look beautiful. People might like your fake map more. But when they use it, they will get lost. This is exactly what happens with information in our world. History shows us the pattern. This problem is not new. It happened before in history. When people invented writing, what happened? Some people used writing to spread false stories about their enemies. When people invented the printing press, what happened? People printed false information about different religions. This caused wars between different groups. When people invented the internet, what happened? People spread false news faster than ever before. Each time we create new ways to share information, we face the same problem. Good information and bad information spread together. But bad information often spreads faster. Why does this happen? Because our brains are not designed for the modern world. How our brains work. Our brains developed thousands of years ago. Back then, humans lived in small groups. If someone in your group told you something, it was probably true. If they lied, you would find out quickly. But today, we get information from millions of people. We don't know most of these people. We can't check if they are telling the truth. Our brains still work like they did thousands of years ago. We believe information that feels right. We believe information that makes us happy. We believe information that agrees with what we already think. This is why fake news spreads so fast. It feels right, even when it's wrong. The real cost of bad information. Bad information doesn't just waste our time. It changes how we see the world. It changes how we treat other people. Let me give you an example. Imagine two countries. Country A believes that Country B is planning to attack them. But this information is false. Country B is not planning to attack anyone. However, Country A prepares for war. They buy weapons. They train soldiers. When Country B sees this, they get scared. They think Country A wants to attack them. So Country B also prepares for war. Now both countries are ready to fight. All because of false information. This happens between individuals too. False information can destroy friendships. It can break families apart. It can make people hate each other for no good reason. The solution: asking better questions. So what can we do? How can we deal with too much information? The answer is not to get more information. The answer is to ask better questions. When you see information, ask yourself: who is telling me this? Why are they telling me this? What do they want me to do? How can I check if this is true? Let me give you a simple example. You see a news article that says, scientists discover miracle cure for aging. Before you share this article, ask: which scientists discovered this? Where did they publish their research? What do other scientists say about this? Has this been tested on humans? Most miracle cures are not real. But asking these questions helps you find out the truth. Building better information habits. Here are some simple habits that can help you. First, slow down. Don't share information immediately. Wait one day. Then decide if you still want to share it. Second, look for sources. Good information always tells you where it comes from. If an article doesn't mention sources, be careful. Third, check multiple sources. If something is true, multiple reliable sources will report it. If only one source reports it, be suspicious. Fourth, ask people who know more than you. If you read something about medicine, ask a doctor. If you read something about science, ask a scientist. Don't just ask your friends. Your friends might know as little as you do. The power of admitting, I don't know. Here's something important. Smart people are comfortable saying, I don't know. They don't pretend to know everything. They admit when they need more information. This is actually a sign of wisdom. Foolish people always have answers. They have strong opinions about everything. They never admit they might be wrong. Which type of person do you want to be? In our information age, saying, I don't know, is a superpower. It protects you from believing false information. It helps you make better decisions. It makes you more trustworthy to others. The future of information. Technology will continue to change. We will have more information than ever before. Artificial intelligence will create new types of information. Some of this information will be helpful. Some of it will be harmful. The question is, will you be ready? Will you have the skills to tell good information from bad information? Will you be able to make good decisions? The choice is yours. You can be a victim of information. Or you can be a master of information. What this means for you. Let me go back to the question I asked at the beginning. Does knowing more really make you better? The answer is, it depends. If you know how to find good information, then yes. More knowledge can make you better. But if you can't tell good information from bad information, then no. More knowledge might make you worse. The key is not the amount of information you have. The key is the quality of information you choose to believe. And the quality of questions you ask. Your next steps. So what should you do after watching this video? First, practice asking better questions. Start with the news you read today. Ask who wrote it, why they wrote it, and how you can check it. Second, slow down your information consumption. Don't rush to share everything you see. Take time to think. Third, find reliable sources you can trust. These might be specific newspapers, websites, or experts. Build a list of sources you can depend on. Fourth, talk to people who disagree with you. This helps you see different perspectives. It helps you find holes in your own thinking. The ultimate truth. Here's the ultimate truth about information. Information is not just facts and data. Information is power. It shapes how we see the world. It influences our decisions. It connects us to other people. When you choose good information, you choose a better life. When you choose bad information, you choose confusion and conflict. The choice is always yours. In our connected world, this choice is more important than ever. Your ability to navigate information will determine your success. It will determine your happiness. It will determine your relationships. So choose wisely. Ask better questions. Slow down. Think carefully. And remember, the goal is not to know everything. The goal is to know what matters. Thank you for watching.